The other thing that we can do with Google Hangouts is to create a Google Hangout on Air. So if we go to the Hangout section of Google+, we get this screen turning up over here, and the middle option at the top says Hangouts on Air. Now we can see a selection that has been made for us of different Hangouts which have been created by random people. These are not people that we know necessarily, and this is why we don't really want our students doing this themselves. But we can, using this button up here, start a Google Hangout on Air. So we're going to give it a name, and we're going to invite people. We can make this a public event and broadcast to whoever we like. I am going to just broadcast this to one person, and I'm going to share it. Now, if you've never done this before, you will get a prompt over here which will come up asking you to verify your account on YouTube, and you need to go ahead and do that. And you have to have your YouTube channel set up before you try and make your Google Hangout on Air. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So you will connect your Google Plus to your YouTube, and then once your Hangout on Air is complete, you will then be able to save that, a recording of that Hangout, onto YouTube. Great. So Google Hangout on Air makes a Google Plus event for us, which will host this Hangout on Air. This area over here is where my Hangout on Air is going to be located. Once it happened, and now I asked for it to be immediate, so it's going to happen in the next half an hour or so, and I can start it at any time. So I'm going to go ahead and click Start over here. Okay, and it wants me to invite some guests again. Great, so we've got the same headers that we had previously. And you can see it's a bit later now, my lighting's not great. Okay, we've got the same headers we had before. Down the left-hand side, we have a few more apps which have been added to this toolbar down the side. So we're going to have a look at the Q&A app. I don't want the Showcase app at the moment. The Q&A app. Well, it doesn't want to work for us right now because we haven't started our broadcast. Right, so now our broadcast is going live. And my controls at the top there are the same. Down the side here, I have some other controls that I can use. So I can take a screen capture at any time and take a photograph of whatever's happening at that time. I can chat with my participants while we are busy talking on our Google Hangout. I can share my screen, so I can share what is going on my screen and allow people to see what I'm doing on my screen. I can, this is quite a fun one. I can hit Google Effects. This hasn't been set up for this person. But what Google Effects will allow me to do is put funny faces and hats and things on myself, not on the other participants. So I can get, and that is attached to my video, which is quite funny. So that just makes it a little bit more entertaining. I can play a YouTube video and share that with my participants. And I can go and add other apps. So there's some other apps there that I could add onto my Hangout. I'm not sure why this Q&A is not working, but Q&A will allow you to have some questions and answer them while you are in your Hangout. So here you can see how my Hangout is still live. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the broadcast. My Hangout is now over. Now that Hangout that we've just recorded becomes something which you can now go and view on that event in your Google Plus page.